Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be jamming out to a band I've never heard of before called Heilung. I've never heard of them obviously, but I was told that their use of folk and metal together is not only incredibly unique, but worth checking out. So we're gonna dive right into it. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, from the Charismatic Voice, for this recommendation. Let's just get right into it. I have no idea what to expect, I'm not gonna lie. I was told that, oh. So I have no idea what to expect. I'm gonna tell you right now, I was told that a lot of their music is, most of the instruments that they use are natural, like, earthy instruments. Like, for instance, the drum might be made of, like, a deer skin or something like that, but I would love to see where this goes. So far, we already got a great start. Something, an instrument I never really heard before, so keep it going. It almost sounds like a conch shell. Immediately, you could hear all these other. Immediately, you could already hear, like, it's not even just that shell. You're hearing these sounds like birds or something in the background, just to bring you back into that feel like you're in the middle of nature, which is what I imagine the whole band is really going for. But again, I don't know. We're gonna find out. But I love the little things that I'm already hearing. This is incredible. Those are birds, yes, for sure. I feel like I'm being pulled into a ritual. All right, let's start right here. First of all, this already sounds like it's like you're being pulled into a ritual. I can feel it. It sounds like the chieftain just yelled at you and everybody's about it. It's like, yeah! I love this. It sounds so incredibly primal. This already he's using, it sounds like a tube and throat singing technique. I tried looking at the lyrics before, by the way, and there's a 0% chance that I'm gonna get this because the whole thing looks like it's in runes or, you know, whatever language that they use out there, which I'm not sure if it's German or if it's Danish or what exactly it is, but I love the use of tube and throat singing. If you know me, you know this is it right here. Let's go. And I love the rolling of the R's. That you already know, I'm Puerto Rican, Hispanic people, we just be rolling R's out here all day, and it's great. Oh, bring it back real quick. Hit it. Mares. I love the left-right pan on this. I love it. It sounds like it's huge. It sounds like it's completely, like it's just, you are engulfed in whatever these other vocalists are doing. I love that. Especially for a live setting. That's great. I don't know what the hell they're saying, but whatever they're saying right now it's like words from God or something. I don't know. But you know what? I'm here for it. That's why I listen to anime music. I don't know what they're saying. Oh my God, I just noticed. The mic stand is like a tree or like an antler or something like that with a little mic stand, little mic placement on the top. This is sick. And the drums, actually, I'm just noticing the drums is not a normal drum kit that you'd expect for like metal. If this even is metal, whatever you want to call this. This is I've never heard. It's literally like they're using deerskin drums or something like that. Some kind of an instrument that people don't really use anymore at all. You know, I expect that You know what I mean? It ain't that. Absolutely not. Oh, I am curious to see what this lady's about to do, because she has a microphone too, apparently. Something's about to happen. I don't know what it is, but something's about to happen. Let's bring it back real quick. Love the harmony. Or not even a harmony, they're just same tone not even harmony. It's literally like they are using the same exact tone and it just layers perfectly on top of each other. That's fantastic, especially because it's live. You know, a lot of times it's hard to really nail that without, you know, doing it 1,000 times right there and then being like, all right, we finally nailed this. You and I are making the same exact note. A lot of practice going on here. I love how the main vocals went from tube and throat singing into like a That's sick. That's like when a screamer, like me, is going from like doing a false chord to something like a little bit higher in the register. It's so interesting because tube and throat singing, if you know me, I love tube and throat singing. It corresponds to screaming and false chord screams more than anything else that I could possibly think of. So like, it's interesting to hear this because it's almost like he's screaming, but he's not screaming, but he adds little things in there, here and there, like that. Like, let's bring it back. Yeah. It's like a blech, but tube and throat singing version? I don't know, but I'm here for it. These guys look scary. Just saying. I mean, it has to do with everything, the whole aesthetic, you know what I mean? But like, I'm loving it. I am loving it. Just like that. Literally, that right there is like you could literally turn that into a scream somehow. Like you could hear that he's going from the tube and throat singing technique and then slowly like just transitioning it into almost like a higher screaming tone. I don't know, let's listen one more time. See, somebody might be like, you know what, like, oh, he's not actually doing a blech. But you know what? In this style that they're going for, it's incredibly effective, and that is a blech. Like if you could easily translate that into straight screaming from a low into a high. You know, this is more folk music, so obviously they're not going to be doing as much screaming, but the chanting and the tube and throat singing, that bleh feels like it's supposed to be there. It's not like you're just blaying out into the world. And I mean, again, this just goes to show how close tube and throat singing and false chord screams go, because the bleh works in both cases. Okay, we gotta bring this back. I know everyone's probably like, Will, stop freaking pausing it for everything. That's why you're watching the video. You are watching it so I could pause every 10 seconds. And that's what we're doing. And I just want to say, she sounds like a banshee. I don't know if that's like a whistle scream or like a whistle like, I don't know. I mean, she's also a girl, so she has a higher range than I would. But that's so eerie sounding. Especially with everything going on. This is literally like, you were at a ritual right now. You just walked in on a Native American or Native Scandinavian ritual. That's sick. That is literally a pitch. That's so sick. That is a whistle scream. I mean, I like to think it is. Because you can hear it go from the... I like that. She's transitioning back and forth, and that is eerie. Little things. It's always little things. See, I don't know if this is actually happening, but I knew a couple things about, obviously, tube and throat singing. And in the beginning, you can hear he's clearly going with, like, the kagura, the lower, more gutturally version, like, we need but then you can hear he kind of changes it up a little bit. Like, it's a lot quieter, and it almost makes me believe where it's like you hear a vocal fry, not a vocal fry scream, just like an actual vocal fry. Like they're doing that, which sounds quieter, still tube and throat singing, but another form of it, and that's pretty sick. You could even hear more vocals going on in the background. Like, it just sounds like they're, like, yelling. Here, let's bring it back real quick. That's scary sounding. I don't know what he's saying. But this whole 3 minutes and 30 seconds so far is eerie. And it's building. I can tell it's building into something. We still have a whole 3/4 of the song to go. And this is great. I love what it's building up into. I can't wait to see what this evolves into eventually. All right, let's bring that back real quick. Oh, one more time. That's so sick. I know tube and throat singing. Obviously, I'm not the best person in the whole world at it by any means, but it's just so interesting to see how they're thinking outside the box. Like, it's not just like the way you'd imagine tube and throat singing, with like whatever. Like, he's doing like those. He's doing these little things that I've never heard before, and that is like, it's like you're rethinking tube and throat singing. Mamma mia, baby. The harmony of everybody together at the same time. It's like the world is marching and you're just there. This is so sick. And her voice is so low. What's her name again? I can't remember what her name is. Her name is, let's find out. Maria. Her voice, she goes so low for this next note, and it's just like, it harmonizes so well with the guys. Hold on, let's bring it back real quick. Let's bring it back right here. Boom, hit it. This is like Game of Thrones, you're about to go fight somewhere music. I'm here for it. Even that just like super low bass. Fantastic. I love how it just peeks through at the end. Hold on, let me rewind real quick. I think I'm hearing something. I'm hearing something. All right, hold on one second. All right, I just want to say, if you're a vocalist and you're listening to this, let me listen back, because that is a long time. That is fantastic breath control. Okay, that is long. That is like 20 seconds. I don't even know how many. That is a hot minute of just the vocals straight, like don't know the words, but it is just going and going and going, and it just feels like it's never ending. And it's, you know, you don't even realize these things. But once you're a performer trying to perform this, and you're like, where do I breathe? How do you just hold out these notes, one note into the next note, to the next note, to the next note? Is it because maybe one person cuts out to breathe, but it's so drowned out by everybody else's that you don't even hear it? I don't know. But it feels like, to me, like it's just one long phrase. And I don't know, that goes to say about breath control. That's incredible. See her do it again. All right, I'm counting this one. Let's go. Right here. Oh, too far. All right, here we go. We are at what time? 4:40. Let's go. That is 20 solid seconds of no breathing. Just one big pull it in, hold it in, and just let it out slowly and steadily. And that's insane. You don't realize these things when you're just like listening to it. You're like, that's pretty cool, you know what I mean? But the amount of skill that these people have to be able to do that consistently and sound good and not flat, that's an incredible amount of practice. And I love how when what's his name, Kai, when he ends it with almost like a laugh, like I don't know. That's sick. Again, just another way that you could take Tuvan throat singing and just make it into something else, and that is very creative. It almost gives me like there's a demon who's just laughing at you in the middle of this ritual. It's gonna be like a scary. If you were watching a scary movie and this played in the background when something really messed up was going on, you'd be in a great state of mind. The music is just painting the image just perfectly. I love that she's going higher on this one too, just to bring it to another transition into something even better. So you're not just hearing the same thing. You're like, okay, here we go again. Like, no, she's gonna go up a little bit more. Just make it a little bit more right up in your face. Let's go. Changes it up. I just want to say, despite the fact that it's been slow up until this point, it still feels like it's building into something. And we're 6 minutes in. What are we building into? I'm very excited. I can't get over the antler mic stand. That is the hardest thing I've ever seen. Period. My question is, does he even use it? Or is it just there? Because honestly, if it's just there, that's sick too. You know what I mean? But I see he's holding them. He's doing a lot of mic holding over here. I'm not complaining. I think it's awesome. Honestly, taking notes. It's building up even more. You can hear it. Now watch. Maria's gonna go higher. I don't know who's doing the really, really low, bassy tube and throat singing technique or whatever you want to call it that I'm hearing. There's like, but it is bassy. I wish I can get that low. Honestly, I think I said they were speaking German before. I think this is Latin. Don't quote me on this. I don't have the lyrics in front of me, okay? I'm not a Latin major. I took French in high school. Oh my God. There's no way that's the whole song. I imagine it's going to keep going, but everybody's going crazy. So, honestly, I'd be going crazy too. That was insane. I feel like I'm scared. You know what I mean? If you're out in that crowd, you're scared. Something's going on. There's probably like ghosties flooding into the venue. I don't know. I'm just saying. There's a ritual, spiritual, something going on here. Something spooky. Oh. It's just like how he started the beginning of the song, just yelling out. Oh man, I feel like I'm outside, like I'm at a campfire, and there's just ghosts dancing around me, and there's one witch doctor who's this guy, Kai, who's just talking me, just straight up talking to me. That's how I'm feeling right now. I love how they paint the image so well. I don't know if that's the crowd that I'm hearing going la 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 la. But if it ain't, it definitely adds. They should sample that and then add it to in this song every time. If it's not there already, I'm just saying. That definitely adds to it, and I'm here for it. Oh, it's like angelic, dude. Bring that back. Oh, that is so ethereal. It's pretty. I think she's playing with overtones. If I'm listening correctly, I'm pretty sure she's using some crazy overtones in here. The vibrato, too. Oh my God, this is beautiful. This is such a pretty freaking song. I swear to God. That's crazy. I love how they just go from like, it almost sounds like satanic ritual music. And then now it's just like something that I can like meditate to. I don't even know what instrument that is. I feel like they just made it up. Probably not. Either way, it sounds insane. What is that? Sounds like scraping metal. She is like a banshee. I love, let's bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. She's so good. Maria, you are insane. You're like, she's not gonna go higher than that. There's no way. It's like, that's the highest you're going. Oh, I hear that. She's doing a little, like it's like a little vibrato, but it's just like one. Just one little dip, dip, dip. Oh my God. I love her. All right. I'm gonna let it end and then I'm gonna rewind it. All right, now this is the part where we gotta rewind it. First of all, that was insane. She went from the into this. What even was that? It was almost like gritty. Let's go back. It's almost like she's originally it almost sounds like this, like it resonates in the back. And then when she moves on to this part, it's all right here. I might be wrong. I'm not a singer, okay? I just scream at people, but it makes sense to me. And then I love that it sounds like she's laughing. Like almost like a, I don't know. It literally sounds like she's laughing or something. And then moves into something like super gritty, like. That is so sick. The transition between all of that is flawless. Like, that's incredible. It almost sounds like it was pre-recorded. I know it's not. That's how good this is. This is incredible. All right, one more time, just for myself, because I love that. Come on. And she goes back to doing it. That. I don't know what that is. It's like she's going. I don't know. It's like she's going up a little bit, like had a note or a half note. I don't know. I love that. You never hear that anywhere. This is like Elizabeth. Good recommendation. Hit it. Oh, I love the way that she just let go of that note. Like, yeah. Obviously way higher than me because I can't do that, but wow. And roll the R, come on. That's so sick. I can't understand a word that she's saying, but I get it. Oh, I love that. Once again, this dude Maria's just killing it right now. She's just making some crazy sounds. Gritty, 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 gritty. I gotta find out from Elizabeth what that's called. That's like a little micro vibrato or something. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Obviously, I don't know the right terminology for this, but somebody here does so. Oh my God, she is just belting. And to hear her go from whatever she was doing before into this crazy belt, you can't even hear the transition between, like, if it's tonally different. I mean, I'm sure the pitch is obviously changing. I imagine she has to use many different, like, series of techniques to transition in between, like, all these different sounds that she's making. She makes it seem like it's just effortless. Like, this is supposed to transition perfectly from this to that. And you can't even hear the difference. If that makes sense. Like, she was not belting 2 minutes ago. I don't know when she moved from one to the other, but it makes sense. It sounds like it makes sense. Your ear doesn't like, what the hell's going on? All right, let's bring that back one more time because that was actually sick. Wow. She's doing like that. I love that. That sounds so folky. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Primal. That little ding. Come on. Ding. I couldn't have said it better myself. Let's see if they put anything else in there, because I mean, we only got about a minute left, so. Gotta love it. Oh man, she's like, you're fired. I'm taking the instrument now, and I'm gonna play it. Oh my God, I didn't even notice.
How is working? Uines ek.
All right, that's the whole video, and I just want to say, I'm never polluting the planet again. I find anything that needs to go in the trash, it's going in the trash. I'll pick up the litter off the floor. I feel like listening to this song start to finish was like an experience. You know what I mean? You're going through all these different crazy emotions. It starts out really slow, it gets building into something, and then Maria just takes it over, and she just starts making these crazy, like, banshee, like, ethereal singing. I don't even know what you want to call it, but the way that she fluctuates between what sounds like to me is vibrato. I'm going to call it vibrato for the time being. And natural voice to falsettos to gritty to belting. Like, sounds so effortless, and I know it's not. So Maria is absolutely killing it. This whole band is incredible. Apparently, this band is a three-piece. Technically, the producer, and then the Maria and Kai. And I just want to say what they're doing with this it's insane. I've never heard anything like this. Probably like realistically ever. I mean, maybe in like Game of Thrones. They may even been in Game of Thrones. I don't know. But I feel like this was a ritual, almost like an experience. You're going through it. The earth is telling you something through these instruments. This might just be me being all my, hippie jargon, whatever you want to call it, but never polluting ever again. I'm cleaning the earth. And to everybody that has made it through this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my breakdown of Heilung's In Maidjan. I'm definitely butchering this name, but I can't wait to see what Elizabeth has to say. I can't wait to tell her what I thought about this whole experience and see how we can bounce off of one another. Let me move over.
Do I get my
You can take
back?
Yes, the good one. That's the good one. Mama
Just a
mia.
question for you. Do I have chocolate in my teeth?
Looking good. No
Okay.
chocolate. No chocolate. Why didn't you bring any for me?
I literally scrounged around looking for M&Ms that I thought were somewhere in the house, and I found chocolate chips. And
So you're just hand
so
filling
like
this-
it's like the bittersweet chocolate chips you would use.
Not even the full
sweet. Yeah,
Okay, well, you know what? More power to you.
Thank you.
I don't have chocolate, but I'm gonna get some after this thing.
I'll make sure it does. Yeah. Okay.
Let me tell you,
All right.
that was actually really sick. I was not sure what to expect. I was like, this is starting off slow. You could feel it's like building up into something. And there were just so many little things that I really liked. Like, I want to know, what is it called? Am I in the camera? I am. Okay, great. What is it called when Maria, she's doing like this, like,
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. It's like a vibrato, but it's not the full vibrato. It's just like a little, like, dip.
It's like reattacking the note, essentially.
Okay.
But there's probably a good name for it out there, but I've just heard people refer to that as reattacking a pitch.
Okay.
But she has a little pitch bend with it too, which is kind of cool.
She does so many cool things. Like, she is sick. Even Kai, like, he does a lot of really cool stuff too. He does those crazy low notes, and he does like these tube and throat singing things that, like, for me feel like he is going outside of the book of what you would normally do, because he does like these, and he's like, I don't even know, but it's like, you don't normally hear that. I mean, I don't anyway. Maybe somebody does it out there, but
no,
I've never heard that.
Right? And the things that Maria was doing as well are things you don't normally hear. It's there's one woman I referred to as a banshee.
That's what I said in the thing. I was like, this is a banshee. When she first starts doing her crazy, because she almost sounds like she's screaming, and like she's in that whistle register or whatever it's called. I think that's what it is.
Honestly, it's like almost. I've played with that sound before, and it almost feels like you're splitting your chords in some ways. And I used to think it was really bad, but then I realized that I could sing it and sing opera, and I didn't have any damage. So I was like, okay, it's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I feel like the things that she was doing, she made it look so effortless. The way that she was going into like the super, like she had these crazy highs and moving around, and then she was rolling some R's here and there, and then you could hear her doing that, reattacking the note, all in one like 45-second long breath.
Yep.
And then she gets super gritty in those certain parts where she goes like, I don't know. But the fact that she can go through all of these different sounds in like one breath is incredible breath control, and the way that it just transitions so well without going flat.
Oh yeah, she's got a really good pitch.
That was like, damn.
Yeah. The thing that
She's
just blows my mind is like that creative swath. She is trying out so many different sounds. Everyone there is just trying out sounds. It's like they said, basically, please don't do anything that you would hear at another concert. Like, this is, and I think about what would have happened, if they're recreating music that they think might have been played hundreds of years ago. What did that sound like? We have no idea. And our current ideas of what music are, they're all influenced by the music that we have grown up with. So I think it's very possible that they actually struck gold and had just found an entirely different musical style that maybe we actually loved. And maybe that was pop music hundreds of years ago.
Honestly, it sounds so good. I've never heard anything like that. It's just crazy to hear. I was describing it as like a ritual.
Yes.
Like it feels like I'm or like it's either two things. Game of Thrones, you're about to go fight, or crazy witch doctor guy who is running you through a spooky native ritual. Also,
Oh God.
since I don't want to butcher this too much, what language are they speaking? Is that Nordic?
I
thought it was
it's
Latin.
actually created. They're basing it off of some really old stuff.
Wow. Yeah, I tried looking up the lyrics before, and I just saw, like, I was like, that is not a word.
No.
I mean,
I think it's based. I'm not 100% sure. I think I remember it was based on Old Norse, but like super freaking old. I think it was based on maybe, and this might have been a different song, like reading off of an old coin that was found. Anyhow, I don't think it's any spoken today language.
okay. So that was part of it where they would say words that I would be like, that almost sounds like Latin. And I'd hear something else like, that does not sound like Latin. Maybe that's German?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's Nordic? I don't know.
It's nuts, huh?
But thank you for showing me that.
I'm so glad that you liked it. I
was going to be like, 12 minutes? Oh my God, this is going to be so long! And I'm like, oh, this is good.
But dude, like, aren't you spoiled by metal? Like, that's the thing, right? Spoiled by metal, I feel, is referring to songs that are really, really long, and you get to just enjoy a song for that long. It's something that metal offers so often. And so I feel like you live in that. So 12 minutes is good stuff.
It felt good, especially since like halfway in, it just completely like everybody just went like woo. And it felt like to me, I was like, did they just end one song? Are they about to start the next part of the song? I feel like that's how they end. If you could divide a song like this, a 12-minute song into two parts, that's where they did it, and it was very sick. I like that because that's when Maria starts to come in more, and she just does her all this really crazy stuff. I don't think I hear him again until the end of the song when he's just like, "Yeah, word, we did that stuff. It was really sick."
Yeah.
I like that. It was super sick. I love the way it built up.
Good. Awesome. Well, are you going to do more Heilung?
Yes, definitely. In the future, we're going to have to get a little bit more acquainted with this, especially the fact that it wasn't even like studio. This is live. Yep. That's the craziest part.
They have some beautiful studio stuff too. I just have to say I'm a big fan of them, and their live performances are incredible.
Heilung, come to the United States.
They are.
Specifically New York City.
They'll be there.
When I'm home. When I'm not on tour so that I can catch you guys. Hell yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Elizabeth, thank you so much for showing me this amazing band, this amazing song, how do you pronounce the name of the song again?
Heilung, In Maidjan, I think is the name.
Yeah, I definitely butchered that then, for sure. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you heard, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. We got a nice little vocal chorus coming on very soon. But until then, check out the playlist right over here and see all the other reactions that we got, because we're just going to be plenty more, and you were in the right place. So thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
I forgot to do a kiss in the way. It was just a wait. What was that?